Welcome students. Today in class 7 there is a chapter Nutrition in Animals, and today's topic is Human Digestive System. So here you can see the diagram of Human Digestive System. So human digestive system has basically 6 important parts. Number 1 is buccal cavity. Number 2 is food pipe or esophagus. Number 3 is stomach. Number 4 is small intestine. Number 5 is large intestine. And number 6 are anus. So now we will basically discuss about the functions of these 6 main parts of human digestive system. So first one is buccal cavity. So buccal cavity is also known as mouth, where from we take in the food, or it is called ingestion. So here you can see there is a gland called salivary gland. So salivary gland secretes saliva, and inside the buccal cavity there is a muscular flap called as tongue. So that tongue helps to mix with the food of salivary juices. Okay, so salivary juices mixes with the food and it breaks the carbohydrates into simple sugars. And here teeth are also present, which helps in mechanical breaking down of the food molecules. Then the food molecules will start to travel from the buccal cavity inside the stomach through the pipe called esophagus. The other name of esophagus is food pipe. So this does not have any specific functions, rather it helps in passing of the food from the mouth into the stomach by a muscular movement of the pipe, which is also called as peristaltic movement. This kind of movement can be found throughout this alimentary canal. Okay, now food has reached into the stomach. So the stomach is a flat U-shaped sac which stores the food for some time. Here 3 types of things can be found. One is mucus, another is HCl acid, and another is digestive juices. So in stomach, the mucus helps in the protection of the inner lining of the stomach. Number 2 is HCl, which kills the bacteria present in the food which it receives, and the HCl also helps in the activation of the certain enzymes. And third one is digestive enzymes, which will break down the starch molecules into simple sugar molecules. So here some incomplete digestion will take part, and now the food will go into the small intestine. So small intestine is the longest part of the human digestive system. It is near about 7.5 meter in length. It receives enzymes from 2 glands, one is liver and another is pancreas. So the digestion will take place properly in the small intestine. So here you can see liver, a reddish brown color organ which secretes the bile juices which it comes inside the small intestine. The bile juices helps in the breaking down of fat molecules. The fat molecules will be broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. And this here on leaf-like organ is also, the gland is also there, known as pancreas, which will secrete pancreatic juices. The pancreatic juices will break down the carbohydrate into simple sugars or glucose molecules, and it will break down proteins into amino acids. So as it is a long pipe, so digestion will be taking place, and while reaching into the lower part of the small intestine, the complete digestion takes place of the food. now the food will go into the large intestine, which is shorter than small intestine and but fatter than the or thicker than the small intestine. This intestine have a finger like projections in their inner wall known as villas or villi. So they have blood vessels which helps in increasing the surface area of the intestine, and as it has blood vessels it absorbs the food materials from the intestines and distribute that food molecules throughout the body wherever it is needed. Now the food has reached into the large intestine. So the main function of the large intestine is to absorb water and some of the minerals which were left into the undigested food materials. These undigested food materials are basically the dietary fibers which we have taken from in the time of taking food or ingestion. So now the large intestine will absorb the water and the important minerals which the body requires. Then ultimately which the semi-solid phases will be stored near the rectum. And then after when it will be full or when we will feel the urge to excrete, at that time the waste materials or the feces will be taking, all the waste materials will go out from the anus outside our body, which is also called egestion. So so ingestion was done in the mouth, assimilation was done basically in the small intestine and large intestine, and egestion will be done from the anus. So this is the complete description about the human digestive system. So thank you for today. Bye bye.